killed no one. You'd be surprised.
Peace, black family.
You'd be surprised.
It's your man Al Jihad the God, Black Power, Crip Life. Those who know me know this.
You stop the killing is you understood.
Sitting there looking at, listening to the minister, man.
I've never killed any man. You might think
I wish I could turn it around, man, so y'all can see, man. Minister going off, man.
Berserkers on the streets.
I can't even turn it around, man.
Or Seattle, or Tacoma, or Los Angeles, or Chicago, or New York.
I heard the minister had stepped down today. This is why I'm making this video, man. It's not gonna be long, not gonna be long at all. This is when he was in Portland. He was in Portland on this one right here. It's one of his lectures called "What Gives You Value." Y'all check that out, man. Y'all check that out. And I guess, like I said, y'all see what the title is, man. You know, the teachings of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, you know, changed my life, man. It really did. You know, like literally, what's crazy though is that when I was in the juvenile system, I was like 14 years old. And when I was in there, you know what I mean, I was in there, of course, doing the shit. You know, I was a young gangbanger then, you know what I mean? So I'm in there fighting and all type of shit. They like fucking where I was at, this place called Raider, like anytime you be in there fighting and shit, them bastards used to come in there, pick you up, slam you and shit, and then take you to this room called a crisis center, and they shoot you up with Thorazine and just throw you in the goddamn cell. You know what I mean? Just let you stay there all night, let you sleep the shit off. So some of us I ain't gonna lie, used to do that shit just so we can get that high feeling and just go in and go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Trying to, you know, basically sleep the time away. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so anyway, I was always in the fucking crisis center because I was always in there fucking getting into it and shit. So anyway, when I was in there, like it used to be an outside group. They used to come to the juvenile center. You know what I mean? Like I said, this is like in 1992. You know what I mean? 1992, 1993. You know what I mean? Yeah. 92, I'm tripping. It was like 1992. So it was an outside group used to come in and shit. You know what I mean? To come talk to us and whatnot. So when one of the dudes, they hooked me up, like it was like three white dude, like three white people, and then the fourth one was a brother. And of course, they put the brother on me. They wanted me to talk to the brother. You know what I'm saying? So when the brother came and took me out to the yard and was saying once we got away from the white folks, we was walking around the track. You know what I'm saying? So as we was walking around the track or whatnot, the brother just hit me out the blue like, hey, you know, Black Man God, right? So I'm like, what? I'm like, nigga, Jesus is God. You know, I ain't say it like that, but I'm just like, you know what I mean? That's the attitude. Like, I'm like, man, Jesus is God. What are you talking about, man? You know what I mean? And like I said, but he kept on like looking to see where the crackers was at while he was telling me this shit. Like he was dropping me jewels and shit. You know what I mean? Like he was like, you know, Black Man God, man. Have you ever heard of Elijah Muhammad? Have you ever heard of Farrakhan? You know what I mean? He was hitting me with all these names. I'm like, no, I ain't never heard of none of these people, man. You know what I'm saying? But the whole time, I'm like, fucking, I like love that fucking that Ice Cube album that came out, The Predator. You know what I mean? Because it was Dr. Khaled all through that motherfucker. But I ain't know who this guy was that was talking. You know what I mean? But I know that whole fucking album front to back. You know what I'm saying? And Lethal Injection. So anyway, you know, the brother kept hitting me like, yeah, you know about Muhammad Ali. So of course I heard know about Muhammad Ali because of the boxing and shit. I'm like, yeah, I heard about. He said, yeah, man, you know, he was a student up under the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. You know what I mean? I'm like, damn, is that right? I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm like, who was this Elijah guy? You know what I mean? And like, dude just, like, he just kept on, like I said, and at this time, I remember, like, I think I'm just now turning 15. I'm just now turning 15. So this was like 93 then, when I was in the juvenile center. You know what I mean? So So anyway, long story short, when he left me with an impression. I'm like, damn, I ain't never heard nobody say that the black man is God. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm in the juvenile system. So like, you know, and like I said, my whole family on both sides, on all sides of my family, all them people was Christian. I'm like, they was like all the way white Jesus. That was it. So but this dude hit me with this just out the blue, you know what I mean? It's kind of like damn, you know what I mean? Like this blew my mind and whatnot. And I'm making a point, you know what I mean? I ain't just rambling. I'm just kind of just, like I said, it's just how I came into, I guess, came into to knowledge, wisdom, and understanding as I started my travels. You know what I mean? I nigga started like real fucking young and wasn't even knowing that I was getting groomed. You know what I mean? I'm gonna say that the ancestors, you know what I mean? I guess pick, you know what I mean? Shit, pick the nigga out was like, you know, teach him. You know what I mean? But anyway, nothing. Anyway, so like I said, dude walked we walked around the yard. He was him like, yeah, black man, the guy. Then, you know what I mean? But like I said, when he left, like he left an impression. So I'm like, damn, what, like this dude like hit me with some shit. Then, you know, when I told him that I had the Ice Cube tapes, that's how old it was. When I told him I had my, you know, in my Walkman or whatever, he was like, yeah, that dude that's talking on there, yeah, you know what I'm saying? His name is Dr. Khalid Muhammad, you know what I mean? So anyway, right? So he come back like that next week and he gave me my first Quran. You know what I mean? My very first Quran. You know what I mean? Uh, Matter of fact, I wish I still had it, but I actually let somebody actually use the damn thing. Anyway, well, not damn thing, but you know what I'm saying. Anyway, so I got my first Quran, so I'm reading it, but I ain't understand none of this shit. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't understand nothing that I was reading. I was just like reading, you know what I mean? But it just, you know what I mean? Basically, what the whole point, what I'm saying is that my first touch of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding came from when I first heard the teachings of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. You know what I'm saying? So I say why I feel that the teachings of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad changed my life is because, like I said, every time when I was young, going to church, like they was always giving praise, you know what I mean, to a Caucasian, and that shit just didn't stick with me, you know what I mean? Like every time I walk in this church, you got fucking white fucking angels, fucking white Jesus, this nigga like a fucking hippie, fucking died over or some shit, you know what I mean? So and like I never, and then the stories, you know what I'm saying? It just wouldn't sink in, you know what I mean? Like nigga named Jonah gets swallowed by a whale. And you know what I'm saying? And and they don't even say whale. So they just use whale. But anyway, I ain't gonna get into too deep with it. But they say he was in the belly of the beast. But they say it was a whale, right? So you know, on the third day, they spit him out. So I'm like, well, how did this nigga survive in there with no snorkels or nothing in this motherfucker? You know what I mean? The dude stepped into the lion's den. He said it was God. But now my whole question, if God can stop a nigga from getting eaten, all right, man, that's my bad, man. That's my mama trying to call me. Yeah, that was my mother trying to call me. So anyway, yeah, brother came back, you know what I mean, gave my first Quran, you know what I mean? And like I said, like, you know, Christianity shit just didn't, you know what I'm saying? It just didn't, it wasn't fitting with a nigga. It wasn't stick. It was too many goddamn questions that I was just getting. And only answer that I was getting was y'all shouldn't question it. Like, what kind of shit is this? How the fuck can I know about some shit, but I can't question the shit? You know what I mean? So, yeah, was she out there? Oh my God. Anyway, so, uh, throughout the years, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie, I got locked up a lot of fucking times. You know what I mean? So throughout the years, like every time when I got locked up, even when I was 16, I was up and that's when I guess you would say graduated, and I'm in the county jail. You know what I mean? I'm like 16 years old in the Oklahoma County jail. And once again, you know what I mean, while I'm in there, you know what I mean, it was another brother, you know, it was actually he was a motherfucking jailer, you know what I'm saying? You know, one of the officers or whatever. And his name was Omar, real old guy, you know what I mean? But he was cool in the motherfucker though, you know what I mean? Like he's let us out when the Peckerwoods used to try to keep us in our cell. He at least let us out to go, you know what I mean, wash up, you know what I mean, take a shower. We have to get Harry back in our cells and whatnot. But you know, he was that type of officer, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, I'm like 16 years old, you know what I mean? I'm in there stressed out, you know what I mean? I'm fighting some ugly shit. I'm like, man, you know what I mean? Like it's finna be ugly. I ain't finna be getting out for a long fucking time. You know what I mean? So anyway, he was doing cell search or what, I mean not cell search, but just doing his rounds and whatnot. And he seen me in there kind of pacing my floor and shit. So brother actually opened my door and shit, pulled me out in the middle of the pod, you know what I mean? Like what's up? You know what I mean? I think at this time I'm like 16, 17 years old. You know what I mean? Like so I'm fighting some ugly shit. Shit where they was talking about there, like, just sign for just basically 25 to life type shit. And you know what I mean? You at least you'll be out when you're in your 30s. This is the shit my fucking PO was telling me and type shit. But anyway, so I was fighting some ugly shit. So as I'm talking to the brother was like, man, what's up, man? I said, man, I'm just stressed out, man. Like, man, they got me in this motherfucker. They trying to give me a life sentence, man. I ain't number 17 years old, man. Like, this is fucked up, man. I ain't never gonna get out, man. I'm gonna be an old nigga when I get out. You know what I mean? You know, and so I be praying. I study, pray. I pray and I pray. I mean, I be praying to Jesus, you know what I'm saying? But shit, ain't nothing happening, man. Just like he just, you know what I mean? So the old school brother, like he looked at me, like I said, named Brother Omar. I remember his brother, man, like it was yesterday. Brother looked at me like, well, man, well shit, maybe because you praying to the wrong person, homie. When he say homie, you know what I mean? He's like, brother, actually. He's like, maybe you praying to the wrong person, man. He said to talk to God, you don't gotta make a three-way. I remember that's why I always hear this shit. You know what I mean? He like to talk to God, you don't need a three-way, man. You know what I mean? So anyway, I was like, I'm like, what you mean by that? So he gave me my first Christian and Muslim dialogue. It's a it's a thin pamphlet, but like, man, got some some head. I mean, man, but like it just slays the whole Bible thing, man. The whole Christianity belief is called the Christian and Muslim dialogue. If y'all ever get that pamphlet, I believe y'all probably can get it. I'm pretty sure y'all can. If y'all Google it, y'all probably can order it. You know what I mean? It's a little light green pamphlet though, called the Christian and Muslim dialogue, man. Like it literally, when that brother gave me that book, and again, he actually gave me a Quran also. And I already had a Bible, you know what I mean? Like I said, I'm pretty sure it's probably my grandpa when he came up there to the county to see me. You know, he gave me a Bible or whatnot. As a matter of fact, he did because he was being funny because I'm like, hey, Papa, you think you bring me some bring me some books on Black history? So the next time he came up there, he brought me a Bible. Well, I was bad as hell, man. They all bad as hell, man. But anyway, yeah. I'm looking for my son. He's supposed to be helping his grandma. But anyway though. So anyway, and what was I saying? Yeah. He gave me that pamphlet. So when they gave me the pamphlet, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I was reading through it, you know what I mean, and I was comparing, everything it was saying from the Quran to the Bible, and the contradictions, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? It was like, man, it was so many goddamn contradictions I was coming across. I'm like, man, so I instantly by the time I turned 17, it was like I was already learning about, you know what I mean, the knowledge of self when I was a youngster in the juvenile. But yeah, once I got that book, and then I had the old school brother to sit me down, because like now I'm going up to the window, asking them all type of questions, and I got the other homies with me. Like, cuz, y'all, man, look, man, the Bible bullshit, man. Look at this shit, look at all these contradictions. You know what I mean? Talking about far as like for one, if any Christians are right now listening to shit, like for one, they say Jesus is the only begotten son, right? 3:16, God left his only begotten son, blah, 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 blah. But like, I believe it's in like Psalms 2, verse 7, where it said, I declare the decree, the Lord has said unto me, thou art my son, this thou have begotten thee. You know what I mean? And that was David talking. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's like, I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's like Psalms 2, verse 7. You know what I mean? And then it's another one on there, like I think like in Genesis 6, when it said the sons of God, you know what I mean, came and had babies with the daughters of men. Like I said, sons of God, plural type shit. And then so I then, you know what I mean? So it was like little shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But it was a whole lot more. I'm just kind of just going over the you know, the surface of it. So anyway, like I said, I know it probably sounds like I'm rambling because I've been blowing a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and that's kind of crazy to say when I say what the title is, but I mean, it is what it is, you know what I mean? I'm one of Allah's little hard-headed ass babies, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, so when I finally, you know what I mean, just like totally 86 Christianity, like, yeah, I'm through with that shit. Yeah, they can have that white man type bullshit. I was through with it. You know what I'm saying? So basically, I said all that to say this. It was another time. This is when I was in suit and bow tie, man. I had the honor and the blessing to hold security outside Minister Farrakhan's door. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm saying this because I just got wind that Minister Farrakhan is stepping down. You know what I mean? And you know, like Islam it's always been a part of my life. You know what I mean? But I was one of those brothers. I just couldn't stop with Islam though. You know what I mean? So that's why. I want to be well versed. I'm like, how could you call yourself a god? You know what I mean? When the only thing you have is tunnel vision, and the only thing you know is just Islam. You know what I mean? You don't see nothing else but just Islam. You know what I mean? I never was that type of student. You know what I mean? I said, if we call ourselves black gods, you know what I'm saying? We should know about all, you know what I mean, people's walks of life and religions, you know, shit like that. You know what I mean? So anyway, I heard the minister was stepping down, man. So this just basically my way of saying, man, thanks for the years that you gave us, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, Islam always been in my life. I always heard about Louis Farrakhan when I was young, and when I was in Houston, there was 2000, I want to say 2014 in Houston. We had me, brother Terrell, brother it was Smoke, brother Hurl, and it was another brother too. It was a brother minister. Well, you know, the student coordinator, brother Terry. We had shot to Houston. And at this time, I was brother in charge, you know what I mean, Nation of Islam here in Oklahoma City. Brother in charge, like, you know what I mean, it's like another way of saying, well, that's really what it is, you know what I mean? But if we was a mosque, that would have been like considered like a captain, you know what I mean, and whatnot. So anyway, when he came to Houston, Minister Farrakhan, uh, it was posts that was given out far as you know, people who's gonna stay in post for the minister while he sleep. You know what I mean? Like literally, like ain't nobody going. Like only thing you can do is just stand outside his hotel though. You know what I mean? Or his suite, because that's what he had. He had a gigantic ass suite. He was like, you know, can't nobody, you know, there should be no reason for anybody to come past them doors, man. And at this time, this is my first time seeing the minister up close and personal. Because before he hit the stage, well, we was holding guard in the back of where he was at. So as soon as he got off the elevator, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie, I fucking slipped up. I'm supposed to be, you know what I mean, standing guard, making sure nothing can happen to the minister. You know what I mean? But as soon as this man hit the elevator, I couldn't help but to look, man, like wicked, like I'm not wicked, but like I'm like, wow, man, like I'm standing right here next to the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, man. You know what I mean? Like I ain't never been in all like fars with rap niggas and basketball. You know, I niggas be like, oh man, they go this and this guy, and they go, you know, this rap nigga, movie star. Niggas look like just nothing niggas that got better jobs, nigga. Shit, you know what I'm saying? But like when I first seen the minister, like face to face, and the man looked at all of us and smiled in agreement, like he knew that all of us was thinking the same thing, like niggas ready to die if anybody was to come and what's going on, brother Chris? Assalamu alaikum, brother. Like a nigga was ready to die, nigga, before it. Like, but like I said, why I said I was slipping, because I supposed to be looking away from the minister, to make sure the area is straight. But I couldn't help but look at the minister. Like I couldn't help it. I mean, I was gonna be like, man. And then that night they was giving out assignments. You know what I mean? And brother said, like, well, brother, you push some of your brothers. You know what I mean? Give them. I think the hours at that time was like 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. You know what I mean? To hold that post outside his suite, outside his room. You know what I mean? They're basically in the hallway. So I could I don't know what happened, but I instantly, like, I'm like, assign somebody. I'm like, nah, I'm like, shit, I'm like, I'll do it. You know what I mean? They like, well, you can just assign some brothers. I'm like, nah. I'm like, I'll take it. So I believe me and brother Terrell had shared a room that night. You know what I mean? So I'm up tossing and turning, like we went and ate dinner. And then like I tried like here we go to sleep probably like around about, it was early too, man. Like I think we was in Houston. I don't think it was cold. I think it was kind of hot out there too. So but anyway, I tried to hurry up and go to sleep or whatnot. You know what I mean? So I can wake up and be on time. I didn't sleep none. I literally stayed up the whole time. You know what I mean? Like, man, I cannot be late for my post, because basically if you're on time, you're late. You know what I mean? That's how you was talking to the nation. You know what I mean? If you on time, you late. You know what I mean? So I literally was downstairs ready around about 2:15. Like I said, I ain't gotta be on post for another 45 minutes. I'm there like there at 2:15, suit, bow tie on, like ready. You know what I mean? Right there, man. Like so anyway, we went up there, man. And it was me and another brother. I can't remember where the brother was from. You know what I mean? We was having, conversation, you know what I mean, trying to keep each other alert, you know what I mean. But anyway, we was pacing back and forth the whole perimeter, you know what I mean. Like he'll stay in front of the door, I'll do a perimeter check. I'll stay in front of the door, he'll do a perimeter check, you know what I mean. So basically, I mean, I was just like, bottom line, no one's getting in this door, you know what I mean. And in the nation, you know what I'm saying, they don't believe in guns and all that. So with me and the brother, we weren't strapped up, bulletproof armor or nothing. But bottom line, I guarantee you, before they got through that door to that minister, it'd have been 2 dead bodies right there, or a lot of more dead bodies from us grabbing their shit and fucking handling they bitch ass. You know what I'm saying? For whatever, you know what I mean. I'm just saying if that would have happened, like it was crazy, man. You know what I mean? But that's one of my personal experiences. You know what I mean? I had with the most honorable. The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, man. And I say he changed my life. You know what I mean, in a way that, like, even when you step down, which I'm not an active member of the NOI no more. You know what I'm saying? But even when you step down, the teachings never step away. You never lose that, what you learn. Man, I was in the nation for 4 years, man. You know what I mean? I literally gave up everything. You know what I mean? Me and my wife had got married. Well, when we both had joined, this was in like 2012. You know what I mean? So like from like 2012 to 2016, I mean, I was as the traveling brothers to say, nigga was on the square. You know what I mean? Like I was like literally, you know what I mean? All I want to do was just serve the nation. You know what I mean? That's all. You know, I stepped down, personal reasons. I ain't trying to get all into that shit. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, the teachings of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, you know what I mean, will never leave your skull. Nigga say, what's that? Bob Gill. This nigga put on there, fuck Allah. Oh man, fuck your mama. How about that? Nigga stupid, man. Fucking trolls, man. I didn't think I was that big yet. Well, I got trolls. Yeah, usually I just get just family members on there. Now I get some nigga named Bob Gibb. You know what I mean? This nigga put on there, fuck Allah. No, fuck your Baba. Which you probably have, because you with a name like Bob Gibb, you fuck around and be white. You know what I mean? So if you are white, you know what I mean, fuck your Baba, which you probably already have. You know what I mean? So anyway, you know what I mean? This is me giving my love, man, like I said, my respect uh, to the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. And I know he would not approve of me saying what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Especially what I'm saying, what giving my appreciation to him. And that I don't know why I even let that even throw my whole energy off, like literally. Like, so subhanallah for that. I shouldn't even did that. You know what I mean? But it's just crackers, man. It get up under my skin so easy, man. You know what I mean? You know how Crips and Blood, you know, they see red blue, they just get mad. Like that's how I am when it comes to sorry ass cave dwellers. You know what I mean? I hate cave dwellers, man. I just, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Not, you know, anyway, not to get off the subject. Not to get off the subject, not to get off the subject. You know what I'm saying? I am just here to say, if it's the smallest chance that the minister will see this, I would like to say thank you. You know what I mean? For showing me knowledge, giving me knowledge of self. You know, knowledge of who is God and who is the devil. You know what I mean? And how to truly stand up, like, you know what I mean, for like to be a real black man, man. And even in the midst of losing my son, man, like that shit, it done something to me. You know what I mean? Spiritually, mentally, you know. So I'm like on high alert when it comes to my family. You know what I mean? I'm on fucking high alert. You know what I mean? Actually, my son's born day is coming up July 31st, man. He would have been 19, you know what I mean? Uh, long live Kerry, man. May Allah and the ancestors be pleased with my baby boy. And matter of fact, he actually, when he was little, uh, Ishmael Muhammad was right there. Well, he was coming out. Well, I can't, what was we? I think he had spoken. He was like he was right there, but the fruit, the fruit of Islam was all around him though. You know what I mean? So when the fruit was right there, you know what I mean? I want to walk up and give a Sheikh Brother Ishmael Muhammad's hand. That's the son of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, right? So the fruit looked to me when I got kind of gave him a look like, you know, can I shake the can I shake the minister's hand? You know, and the fruit kind of gave him a look like no, like he busy, you know what I mean? Like no, you know what I mean? But my son, Kerry, may Allah be pleased with my dear brother. I said my dear brother, my son, my baby boy. Uh, 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 he went through the fruit's legs, like literally, like kind of like got him out the way and got up, you know what I'm saying, and got up and gave Ishmael Muhammad a hug, man. You know what I mean? Like he just did that on his own. You know what I mean? He just, you know what I mean? He just, you know. But I always taught my son, Kerry. He was exposed to the nation at a very young age, as well as all my babies. You know what I mean? Uh, of course, Al Jihad Jr. That's my son. You know, after Kerry, and then I got little Khalil Abdullah. Then I got Amina Naeli. Now, Naeli, that's actually I think it's South American and it stands for I love you. You know what I mean? So that's why her mama came up with the Naeli. I ain't gonna think I came up with the Amina part. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. But anyway, not to get all the way off topic, man. Like I said, I just wanted to get on there, man. I was looking at some of the minister's teachings, man, his lectures, man, because I heard he was stepping down. He's retiring, and you know, at least that's what I heard. You know what I'm saying? When I was looking at Brother Sarnetta, y'all check out Brother Sarnetta's TV, Sarnetta on YouTube. So I was looking at something at the TV on YouTube, and that's why I heard the news. And he was talking to Minister Wesley at the time, you know, and Minister Wesley, like, you know, you never step down, you know what I mean? You always, you know, but, you know, I understand what he was saying though, but from my understanding now they just formed a council, a group uh, of ministers that, I guess whoever was picked by the minister, to hold down the nation, minister getting up in age, you know what I'm saying? But man, the dude been putting boots on the ground for years. And y'all, and for the niggas that want to say some more weird shit, niggas can say whatever they want to about Farrakhan, man. But there's one thing I respect about the minister. He ain't never gone here and bad mouth. Like, far as a lot of these, a lot of these black power groups, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people like, you know what I'm saying, man, he an agent, man. He with the Illuminati, and he's in a bucket with the Jews, and all that. You can say whatever, man, but what this man spoke, you know what I mean, to to the world, you know what I mean? Like, bottom line, like I said, the Million Man March, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's nobody that you could think of, you know what I mean, that can do what the most honorable Elijah Muhammad produced. So you can say whatever about him, you know what I mean, but I ain't talking about just far as just because like I'm in awe because I seen a gang of people or something. It's basically what the truth that was coming out this man's mouth when it came to the hells of North America, homie. You know what I mean? When it came to the hells of who's God and who's the devil. You know what I mean? Because bottom line, up under the teachers of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, come on, let's keep it 100. You're not gonna find no pastor, no rabbi, no Israelite, no you're not gonna find nobody that basically that came from one of the tree of the Elijah Muhammad. Come on, you got Malcolm X. Come on, name another leader, homie. Name another leader, homie. You got Malcolm X. I'm talking about outside of the people I'm gonna name. Malcolm X, Muhammad Ali, Dr. Khaled, even brother Silas, uh, uh, Father Allah, which is the founder of the 5% Nation, Gods and Earths. Come on, man. Bottom line, yeah. There's no, you can't name no other people, no other group, no other nothing that was hitting like them brothers, man. If you can, please put it in the comments. You know what I mean? Please put it in the comments. Okay, Reno. Oh, that's the rapper dude. I'm talking about actual ministers. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bottom line, man. Bottom line, you're not gonna find no one that was hitting like those people I named off. You're not gonna find another Farrakhan, Malcolm X, Dr. Khaled, Muhammad Ali. Come on, man. You're not gonna find no one that out spoke the truth when it, and then it was raw, man. You know what I mean? Because that's where you gotta understand, through those teachings, that's where you got your Black Panther Party. You know what I mean? I mean, all of it. I mean, it all stems from when Master Farad Muhammad, who y'all like to say that white boy, you know what I mean? I know a lot of y'all niggas be speaking. You know what I'm saying? The ones y'all be saying, that white boy. But that so-called white boy, like, literally came and like said that the white man is the devil. Not a devil, but the devil. You know what I mean? This is what you're supposed to eat. You know what I mean? Get all this bullshit out your medicine cabinets. Get all this bullshit out your refrigerator. This is how you eat. This is how you live. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Like, you're not going to know what I'm saying? When it comes to the teachings, let's just keep it 100. I'm not going to say that those those are, I'm going to just keep it 100. The Nation of Islam has its teachings, and it's a lot of truth in it. But I also went to ancient Kemet, and this is actually thanks to Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad. You know what I mean? Because that brother there, you know what I mean, he made you want to expand your thinking. You know what I mean? When he was talking about the Yoruba, you know what I mean, the Yoruba, Orishas, speaking on ancient Kemet, you know what I mean, stuff like that. You know what I mean, and you know what I mean. So, you know, basically, but like I said, how you gonna call yourself a god if you don't, you know what I mean, practice on a universal thinking? You know what I mean? You gotta study everything, man. You have to study everything. And the reason why I'm stuttering, because I'm hungry and I'm finna hurry up and get off this thing. You know what I mean? Like I said, I was just looking at the minister, man. I just felt, I'm like, man, I gotta say something. Like I didn't know the minister was stepping down. I did not know that until I just found out today. You know, so this might sound like a rant or a ramble, but that was basically a little bit of history on how I started my travels, man, to the whole 360 or that 720. You know what I mean? Of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, man. You know, so you know, and it started off with the Nation of Islam. You know what I mean? I even try to dive in with the Orthodox a little bit when I first started. You know what I mean? Hearing Islam, you know what I mean? You know, but like I said, it's just something about that nation. That nation just, you know what I mean? And then when I read the Message to the Black Man, then I read The Fall to America, then I read Our Savior Has Arrived. Oh man, then I read How to Eat to Live, you know what I mean? 1 and 2. Come on, man. Dude, man, like literally, those books are fire. Check them out. You know what I mean? Yeah, I still got every last one I just named. I got every last one of those books in my library, and they're not just there for decoration. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, I'm gonna say Message to the Black Man. I know I read that multiples of times. Same as Savior, Our Savior Has Arrived. And also, it's another book y'all should check out by by the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, The Secret Relationships Between Blacks and Jews, man. Check that book out, man. Check that book out, cuz The Secret Relationships Between Blacks and Jews, man. Like I said, man, we've been getting the blueprint on how to be successful for years, man. You know what I mean? I know that niggas got kind of weary and got kind of shaky after they did us bad in Rosewood and they did us bad in Tulsa, you know what I mean, with the Black Wall Street thing. So I know people kind of scared or whatever. But hey, man, the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad broke down the game plan, man. Bottom line, complete and total separation. And yes, I mean a physical also. Yes, I do mean physical. But first we gotta separate mentally. You know what I mean? And let me see. Hey, how you doing, Sister Nika? Yeah. Mr. Washington, you talking about Brother Michael. Yes, yeah, that is my brother. That's my brother. Yeah, if you can, dear sis, man, please like, share, subscribe to the video, man. If you can get the content, you know what I mean, in the how they say that shit, algorithm. but I do know Mr. Washington. Yes, nigga, I sure do, man. Yes, ma'am. Black power. But yeah, man. So yeah, like I said, I'm kind of rambling and whatnot. But like I said, I just had to say something. Like I said, I heard the minister was stepping down, and like literally, I mean, even man, like I keep on saying, like, because like when I made that title, that the teachers of the Most High Elijah Muhammad saved my life, you know, I had to pause because I'm like, damn, you talking about it saved your life, but what about the life of your son, right? And this is where I always beat myself up at, because when I stepped down from the nation, I went back to what I knew. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of scary because when I went back to what I knew, it was like I never left. It's like I just blended right on back in, blued up from the shoes up. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Young homicide back out in this motherfucker, man. You know what I mean? Like, you know, but I wouldn't, but even when I stepped out there, because Brother Terrell, inshallah, he's looking at this and we'll see it. But Brother Terrell, he actually told me, he was like, brother, I understand, you know what I'm saying? I understand, man. You know what I mean? What you're going through, man. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I just stepped down because I was wanted to run back to the hood. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's only a few people that know the real reason. You know what I mean? And when I did that, you know what I mean, I actually went to the brothers, like, you know what I mean, like, man, I need to step down, and because I don't want nothing, like, I don't want like, basically, I don't want nothing to fall back on the nation, because I'm finna step back out here in the hood. So that's why I went to the public, kind of like a public, you know, to all the brothers, like, I'm stepping down. You know what I mean? I love y'all, blah, you know what I mean? You know, blah, blah, blah. But I want to say this outward, and I made even more public speeches on Facebook, because, like I said, I know I was going to step back into another world. You know what I mean? And I don't want none of that shit to fall back, you know what I mean? Especially on the minister. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have been able to live with myself, man. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have fucking been able to live with myself. You know what I mean? So all praises due to Allah, man, for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, Minister Louis Farrakhan, Minister Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad, Minister Malcolm X, Minister Muhammad Ali. I mean, come on, man. Some of the baddest, coldest. Matter of fact, we ain't gonna stop there. Brother Huey P. Newton, you know what I mean, who was a student of Brother Malcolm X, who came from up under the teachers of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. You know what I mean? Come on, you can't name nobody. I'm telling you, man. Y'all can say what you want to about today's shit, man. Say what you want to, man. Say what you want to, but you're not gonna find no you can't that group of gods. I just told y'all about those group of guys. You can't find nobody in no other religion that's hitting hard like them. None. Prove me wrong, nigga. I'm on YouTube all the time, man. So, man, just point me to the direction. Find me one, man. Find me one, man. Find me one. And I ain't never heard no other leader. I have never heard no other leader, so-called spiritual leader or whatever. I ain't never heard him say that if you can find one word I say is a lie, you can take my life. I have never heard no other religious leader say that shit. Not one. You see, Queplo Dollar, you see, he covered out with the truth now. Like, hey, man, I should have been taking y'all niggas' money. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Bottom line, you're not gonna find nobody that's hit with them people I just named off, and that's the older group. All right, you gotta get with the young. Look at Dr. Wesley Muhammad. You know what I mean? Oh, that's cold blooded, man. I can't believe I forget. Minister Nuri Muhammad. Oh man, boy. Man, we can't forget about the brother over in the UK, and you can go on YouTube, find these brothers. The one I'm naming off. If you don't know spell Nuri, his name, you spell it Nuri, Muhammad. Dr. Wesley Muhammad. As a matter of fact, everybody that I'm telling y'all about now, just hit up those names and put speeches behind it on YouTube. And you're not, like I said, you're not gonna find a group bad like them. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Oh yeah, over in the UK, Minister Leo Muhammad. Leo, like the lion, Leo. I think it's Leon. Well, not Leon, but you know, he's over in the UK, so I think they say it different. But I know if you hit up Leo Muhammad, you know what I mean? Leo Muhammad, yeah. He over there going off over there. You know what I'm saying? You're not, like I said, all these people that are, and let's just keep it 100. Let's just, Abel Muhammad. Yeah, for the Mexicans. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, if I got any Latinos listening to me right now, man, look up Brother Abel Muhammad. You know what I mean? And just put speeches on the back of it. Man. And Brother Abel, is a Hispanic brother. You know what I mean? Man, true. Man, come on, man. When it comes to truth on me, I ain't talking about your truth, my truth. I'm talking about when it comes to the truth. My niggas, stop playing, man. And yeah, I know they're like, well, they be talking about the Bible, the Bible, this ain't real deal. These people didn't exist. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. You know what I mean? That's why I said, that's why I love that universal knowledge. That's why I love that universal knowledge. You know what I mean? Now I know that, that there is no archaeological proof that a nigga named Moses actually stepped foot on the fucking earth. I know this. Musa or Moses. You know what I mean? Like, there is no archaeological proof, you know what I mean, that a dude named Abraham walked on this fucking planet. They ain't left a shoe. They ain't left no type of, like, it's nothing that was left. You know what I mean? And we can go on and on and on. You know what I'm saying? But all those people from the first, I guess to say the first prophet to the last prophet, which is Prophet Muhammad, and I'm saying peace and blessings be upon him. I know all those names. Notice they none of them really got, none of them got no last name. You know what I mean? Look at they say the first prophet is Adam. You know what I mean? Adam supposed to be the first prophet. Prophet Muhammad supposed to be the completion of all prophets. Now, basically, if you look at all these guys, you read about all these guys in these books, from the Torah, from the Bible or the Injil, to the Holy Quran. You know what I mean? Even now that I'm finding out through the ancient Kemetic Book of the Dead. You know what I mean? All that stuff goes together, cuz it's just people took out bits and pieces, but cause like Dr. Collins said, and no one can say that man is a lie. All knowledge. Let's look at my eyeballs. Look at my eyeballs, cuz all knowledge comes from ancient Kemet. All of it. All of it. All of it, nigga. Yeah, that Noah's Ark shit, that shit. Oh yeah, I forgot Sister Ava. Yeah, Sister Ava Muhammad. For y'all sisters, if I got any sisters on here, it's another sister, Sister Minister Ava Muhammad. Just hit up Ava Muhammad's speeches. You spell her name AVA Muhammad. For any sisters that's gonna check it out. You know, like I said, look at all these people that I'm coming at. Like I said, this is how I started my journey, though. This is how I started my journey. Everybody start their journey different. You know what I mean? But like I said, if it happened to be the slightest chance that the most honorable Elijah, that the honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan can see this, man, I would like to say thank you for everything, man. And like I said, like, even with what I've said about my baby boy, it just, it let me know that you can't play with energy like that. You know what I mean? You cannot play with energy like that. What I mean by that, you can't be trying to save the community and then for your own self-gain, be willing to destroy it. Allah and the ancestors will fuck you up. That's just bottom line. That's bottom line. That's why when people say, well, Kerry was looking up to you and this and this, and this is why he did this, and this is why he did that. I take full responsibility for my baby not being here. For anybody who needs to know, I take full responsibility for my son not being on this earth today, man. The reason why I take full responsibility, because I'm a fucking father and I knew better. I knew better. That there's no, so I beat myself for anybody who try to say anything for us when it comes to him. Yes, I know I got off the subject, but I'm gonna speak of my ancestor right now. My God, you know what I mean? Right now. That's in the spiritual realm with the ancestors. You know what I mean? My son is not here today because of what I did. My mistakes, man. You cannot be a part of God's army and then just shift and go to the devil and think you just finna just, especially when you had dirt on you before you went into God's army. Before you, so we willing to forget, nigga. You know, you got the teachings. You up under the nation. You're learning, and then you got the audacity to step down, and not only step down, but to become other than like nigga, like you don't know. Yeah, that's why Allah and the ancestors, I feel in my heart, called my baby home for us on my behalf. My wife might have a different thing about it, but me for us on my behalf, yeah, man, you can't do that. Like I said, even when I was with the nation, I never denounced Nutty Block Crips. I joined the nation and stepped out to speak up for my people because I wanted to help. I wanted to literally get us to do whatever part I can for not only Nutty Block Crip, but for every black man, woman, and child, man. Didn't nobody run me from the hood, no bullshit like that. I literally set my ass down, thought about it. I said, man, my track record of staying free is not really good because, for one, I don't snitch on niggas. You know what I mean? So I go to jail. You know what I mean? Cause I'll be saying some nigga like, nigga, yeah, nigga, I just had to do 24 hours. That motherfucker, they caught me about 9 keys, nigga. Like, nigga, how the fuck is you? You know what I mean? So it, you know, when we know niggas like me, you know, we go to jail. You know what I mean? Because we don't tell. So I know me staying out is not a good record. You know what I mean? Because I was always back and forth. You know what I mean? So I knew I had to fucking get my mind together, homie. And I ain't gonna lie, that was the most, man. I learned so much, and it was baby, and I still feel like I got baby knowledge, homie. You know what I mean? It's brothers that I met when I was in the nation, brother. I mean, that would have your mind like, but you know what I mean? And then not only that, like I said, well, when I used to go to Savior's Day, when I used to go to Chicago, me and my family used to go to Chicago and Detroit, you know what I mean? And you know, go to Savior's Day, and like you didn't just meet Muslims there. You know what I mean? You met all type of different, you know what I mean? It was different walks of life, but everybody was there for one common thing, man, to hear the truth speak from the minister. And he was so universal with his, you know what I mean? Like, because the minister, he'll get on some, he'll get on Islamic, he'll get on Christianity, he'll get on some Judaism, he'll even get on some ancient Kemetic stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I loved about the nation. Like, you know what I mean? Like literally, and this came from a brother's mouth, is why I keep on saying it, but actually a brother said that, how can you call yourself a black God when you have tunnel vision? There is plenty of books out here. There's plenty of other people out here that, you know what I mean, that you can learn from, homie. So I always took that to heart, man. You know what I mean? I always took that to heart. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, all praises due, man, to Allah, man, the ancestors, man. All praises due to Allah for the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. All praises due to the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. All praises due, man, to, you know what I mean. We want to just go there, man. I mean, to all, even to the up and coming guards, man, and the teachers, man. Dr. Umar Johnson, man. Dr. Boyce Watkins, man. I mean, these ain't youngsters exactly, you know what I mean? But it's just other people that I started to listen to also, you know what I mean? It was other people I was starting to listen to, man. But I mean, there's so many people, man. Doctor, God damn it. Oh man, I think I need to stop smoking weed, man, because I think it's actually starting to fuck with my memory. Because like usually I used to be able to just pop off names like this, but I'm talking about John Henry Clark, Dr. John Henry Clark, Bobby Hemmett. Man, go look up these people, man. Bobby Hemmett, man, help brother Tariq Nasheed, for us the sisters, yeah, Sister Vicky Dillard, uh, sister. Let me get on Erica Lachey. Let me see. Like I said, we said Dr. Ava Muhammad, Shahrazad Ali. You know what I mean? So like that's basically what I'm saying though. Like you got to be universal with your thinking, man. You got to be universal with your thinking. You do not want to have tunnel vision, man. You know what I mean? How can you call yourself a god or a goddess? You know what I mean? Because I look at black man as God, black woman is God. So I you know what I mean? I say goddess, but black woman is God, black man is God. You know what I mean? Yeah, Dr. Neely Fuller. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, for real, man. So you got to have that universal knowledge, man. You can't call yourself a god of this planet if you're just thinking about one thing. But me personally, I ain't gonna lie. Like when it comes to Christianity, like I just, how can I say this, man? I would rather sit and listen to the Hebrew version, the Hebrew Israelite version, because I mean that's been basically kind of what them niggas is to me. Niggas just angry ass Christians. You know what I'm saying? And no disrespect to the Israelite brothers, man. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Shalom, man. Shalom, man. You know what I'm saying? It just sometimes, man, it just like y'all let nigga get his point across, and nigga be trying to talk. Y'all going to over talk a nigga. And, you know, then you tell your homie to read and shit. And, you know, so you know, hey man, but hey, Hebrew problem, man. Hebrew problem. But anyway, now my family walking in, man. My family walking in, man. Rizza Islam, brother BNX. Yeah, man, for sure, man. But anyway, like I said, my family walking in, man. So I'm finna get off here, man. I had a little time to chop it up with y'all, man, and just give my praise, man, and give my thanks, man, to the most honorable Elijah. Well, let me start from the root. I wanted to give praise to Allah Himself, who came in the persons of Master Farad Muhammad. You know what I mean? Uh, of course, for leaving behind the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. And up under the tree of Elijah, like I said, man, man, Malcolm, Muhammad Ali. Oh man, I mean, the list is stupid long, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for real, man. 19 keys, yeah, that's another brother. Uh, so yeah, man, you know, man, the tree up under Elijah, after Allah came and taught him for 3.5 years, I believe they said 3.5 years. Oh man, but just think what kind of teacher that Elijah had, man. This man taught this brother for 3.5 years, and this man knew about the sun, moon, and the stars. He knew that the whole planet was 196,940,000 square miles. You know what I'm saying? You know, he knew that the land mass was 57,250,000 square miles, man. Uh, he knew that the oceans was 139,685,000 square miles, man. Like, come on, man. I pray I said the oceans right. I mean, 139,685,000 square miles. I believe that's right. You know what I'm saying? You know, so yeah, man. That mathematics is, boy, it's something, man. But anyway, man, love y'all, man. All praise due to Allah, man, and all praise due, you know what I mean, to the ancestors, man, whose shoulders we are standing on, man. That's why I speak like I do, man. Yeah, you know what I mean. I'm not gonna deny truth, man. I love Islam. Arm, leg, arm, head, man. You know what I mean? I self Lord and Master. I love Islam. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna ever forget, man, that when that boat came over here in 1555, uh, due to other research, you know what I mean, and I need to sit down with some of my brothers to actually find this out. But it was not only Muslims on that boat, but you had Yoruba. You had Yoruba. That's how voodoo and stuff made it over here. You know what I mean? What they call whatever voodoo. You know what I mean? But you had Islam. You had Yoruba. You had ancient Kemetic teachings. You know what I mean? You had all of that came over here, man. You know what I mean? Even some Israelites, from what You know, it's what another Israelite had told me. He had pointed. It made sense, so I kind of like, okay, you know, but I would like to get some more understanding of that though. But anyway, you know, so by you bringing all those different tribes over here from different religions, different walks of life, that's my baby. I say I ain't gonna be able to get it. Really, for real. Get your what water? That's not her. Who's it over there? Ain't that yours over there? Hey man, love y'all, man. Black Power, Crip Life, man. Oh.